What's up, Snazzy audience? My name's John Rettinger. You might recognize me from the John 4 Lakers YouTube channel or from Techno Buffalo. I am keeping Quinn's YouTube channel safe while he's gone, trying to make the world a little bit of a better place, and I promise to keep you updated on what's going on. Well, the first letter has arrived from Mr. Quinn, and I want to read it to you. No special effects or video. I'm just going to read the letter. That's what he asked. A lot of writing. I'm going to put on my old man glasses. Let me go ahead and tell you what Quinn's got going on. So lots of pages here. Boom. This is what Mr. Quinn is up to. So sit back, grab a glass of milk, and listen to my sweet, sweet words. Snazzy Labs fan, hello from Peru. I know this update is coming a little sooner than expected, but I know that many of you want to know what's going on, and I want to share. I'm finishing up my training here in Lima, and I'll be heading to Santa Cruz, Bolivia next week. Spanish is hard. This immersion tactic works well. However, I can count the amount of English words I've heard over the last 2 months on one hand or two. Not even my language instructor speaks English. As my friend said, it's not easy learning Spanish in Spanish. While I'm still probably 6 months away from fluency, it is coming pretty quickly. When I get back, maybe I'll open a Snazzy Labs Espanol. More than 40% of my viewership natively speaks Spanish anyway, so that could be pretty fun. I've disconnected from the tech world like you wouldn't believe. I heard about the MacBook Pros about a week after they came out, and they sound incredible. Don't know what the general consensus about the new fan placement is, but I think that the under chassis exhaust vents look crazy awesome. My dad told me after playing with it that the Retina display is reason alone to buy it. I'll pick up the model in 2 years. The only other piece of tech news I heard is that Marissa Mayer is leaving Google for Yahoo. The irony is that the day before I saw the headline, I was thinking to myself, what would I do as CEO of Yahoo? If anyone has the ability to crack that company into shape, it's her. She did wonders at Google, and I expect nothing less of her coming out of Yahoo. Really hope she turns it around the ship for them. They need major help. How's life without technology? Well, without most technology, I still have my camera, an iPod Nano, and an ever-exciting classical music, and my Jawbone Jambox. Life is surprisingly great. That's not to say I don't miss it, because at times I do. I certainly miss making videos for you all, but at the same time, it's an amazing breath of fresh air. I don't have to stay up to date on every headline and writing's a little short here, every headline and formulate a well-measured opinion about it. I had become a slave to technology, and to step back was nice. I challenge you to unplug for a day or a weekend. It might be hard at first, but I can almost promise you that you like the results that come from it. I've been so incredibly humbled by the people here in Peru. I have always known that I've been well off, but I didn't realize the magnitude of it until I came here. I've met and worked with people who have essentially nothing, but still spend just about every waking minute helping others. I visited people who work harder than I've ever seen trying to make ends meet for their families. People who live in glorified shacks with no plumbing or electricity. Families who sleep on an old bed in their only pair of tattered clothes. Parents who go to sleep hungry so they can feed their children. One family in specific troubled me. A single father with 2 teenage sons and a 2-year-old granddaughter that he had custody over had recently been fired from his job due to work-based injury. He was worried about how he could possibly provide for his family. His sons couldn't find work because the few jobs available were held and filed by older, more mature, and well-experienced individuals. I had given the 2-year-old girl a picture book to look at, and to my amazement, saw her little mouth uttering the captions below the pictures. This girl was reading. And these weren't even small words either. I just sat in sadness because I knew this little girl would probably never receive an education, her circumstances necessary to pull herself out of this Peruvian favela. I know each and every one of you has a very different status of wealth. Some are very rich, others not so. However, if you're watching this, it's safe to assume that you have a bed to retire to each night with a stomach full of food. Life can get hectic, from work to school to relationships, social media, technology, and more. And while we shouldn't feel guilty for being caught up in our own lives, from time to time we have to keep our heads above water. No matter our wealth, social standing, each and every one of us has a capacity to give, and I urge every one of you to forget yourselves and give service to your fellow man as often as you can. Bringing mankind together, despite religion, social, political, or geographical differences, will benefit ourselves and every other person we come into contact with. Goodbye for now. Be safe. Enjoy life. I'll talk to you the next few months, probably around Thanksgiving. As always, stay snazzy. I know you will. See you later, folks. And he's got a little note to me on there. So that's what Quinn's been up to. I think his message is really good. Try and give back. We're all very fortunate for watching this. We have a computer or some sort of device that other people might not be fortunate enough to have. And give what you can. If you can't give money, give time, give expertise, And Quinn, if you ever get a chance to watch this, we miss you. I'll continue to keep you guys up to date on what he's doing. In the meantime, I'm John Rettinger, signing out for Quinn.